Hi, this is Judy Miller for JobInterviewSite.com. This time we're going to give you examples of good questions to ask the employer in the interview. Why should you be armed with great questions to ask during an interview? Because the questions you ask tell a lot about yourself. You actually sell yourself through your questions. A good question demonstrates your overall interest in the job. The interview is a two-way street. When the interaction is good and you ask good questions, it's like building a bridge that'll bring you to the next step of the process until hopefully you get the job offer. So, how do you do that? Ask interesting, thought-out questions that give you an edge over other applicants. Prepare a list of questions to ask. What sort of questions? Intelligent questions and questions that show your motivation level. These questions will impress the interviewer and will serve you well later on down the road. Let's continue. Ask spontaneous questions. Spontaneous questions keep the conversation flowing. Although the interviewer is the one who leads, it's not a one-way street, it's a conversation. Now and then, ask a spontaneous, just curious question. It shows that you're interested in the job. Be ready with a set of questions. When the interviewer asks, "Do you have any questions?" be prepared. Don't hesitate to pull out a list of questions and even write down the answers. It shows that you're an organized person with a serious approach. Be careful how you word your questions. If you ask questions that create a picture of yourself working in the job, the interviewer will also take this image into his or her mind. What could be better for you than having this mutual understanding at the end of the interview? Remember, it's fine to simulate yourself in the job. The interviewer will also notice and like it. After all, you came to the interview for the job. Phrase your questions like, "How soon can I start working in this position?" instead of the similar question, "How soon are you filling this position?" "When shall I expect to hear back from you?" as compared to, "When do you intend to make the hiring decision?" See the difference? Some good questions to ask are as follows. Questions about the company. What do you like about working for this company? What are the company's long and short-term goals? Questions about the job. What projects and assignments will I be working on the first day? What are the current challenges for my position? What are the main aspects for making the difference in this position? Questions about career growth. Can you describe the opportunities for advancement and the company's promotional policy? To sum up, why is it so important to ask the right questions? By asking informed questions, such as the questions mentioned earlier, you not only gain knowledge about the job and the company, but you also create a positive impression of someone who knows what he wants. Good luck!